Good morning. It's Tuesday, June 16th, and you're watching World Watch News in 3. This 6-block area of Seattle, Washington has no police presence. Sometimes violent demonstrators last week clashed with law enforcement. They demanded that the police move out, and the mayor agreed with them.
We are a passionate city. We demand justice. We are at the forefront of change.
City officials ordered police to board up the local station and leave. Protesters have taken over part of that neighborhood, and they now call the area the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone.
I have a hard time seeing police coming back to this area without a huge fight.
The chief of police says law enforcement is doing its best to respond to calls, but with the local station closed, response times are taking up to 3 times longer than usual. She recorded a message to her officers saying leaving the precinct wasn't her decision.
Ultimately, the city had other plans for the building and relented to severe public pressure. I'm angry about how this all came about.
Over the weekend, the chief met with pastors and Christian leaders who want to improve policing, but also support the officers and public safety.
Liftoff of Falcon 9 and Starlink 8.
This is the 8th launch of internet satellites by the private company SpaceX. It's part of a 10-year effort to create a global network for users to connect online. But the first part of the project is to bring the internet to parts of the United States where good connections are hard to come by. SpaceX now has more than 400 satellites in place, and this launch adds another 60, and that's good enough for basic service that may be available in rural areas as early as August. Founder Elon Musk expects to have near global coverage by the end of the year 2021. And last month, SpaceX worked with NASA to launch 2 astronauts to the International Space Station. It's the first private company ever to fly a human crew to space. Private spaceflight is still a long way off, but old-fashioned travel is coming back. The demand is so great that buyers have swept the bicycle aisles at Walmart and Target clean. It's the biggest bicycle boom in almost 50 years. Well, that's created shortages for everyone else. And it's not just because of the higher demand for bikes, it's also because of lower production. Americans rely on China for almost 9 of every 10 of our bicycles, but the coronavirus response shut production down. The shortage is worldwide. In the Philippines, shop owners say the demand for bikes is stronger than at Christmas. The city of Manila has installed more bike lanes to try to keep up. And authorities in London plan to ban cars from some roads to make room for all the bikes. Italy's government has even offered its citizens a large cash bonus to help buy one. But that's if you can find a set of handlebars to get your hands on. This Colombian professional cyclist isn't new to biking. What's probably new to him is the flower farmer who's right on his tail. This is Rigoberto Urán, who placed second in the Tour de France. He was surprised by how easy it was for this man to keep up. This is Ivan Dario Jimenez, an amateur cyclist and professional farmer. Urán invited Jimenez to compete in a virtual tournament at his bike shop. When Jimenez showed up, Urán surprised him with a brand new bike and gear. Perseverance really does pay off. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm the Big Bash. Make sure you subscribe below. It's free, and we'll let you know whenever there's a new program. And remember, whatever the news, the purpose of the Lord will stand. We'll see you tomorrow.